Welcome to my channel. I continue to try and work my way through all of the requests that I've gotten. I've got a lot of requests for Ren songs and requests for some other things, and I'm working my way down the list. And this evening I've come across a request by Jugga Low for Life 785. This person asked me to react to Fly by Hopsin. I have absolutely no idea what this is. I don't know if it's music or if it's something else, but we're going to find out. But before we do that, I have to thank you for coming to my channel, for watching my videos, for sharing them, for liking them, for commenting. And thank you especially to all of you who have subscribed to my channel. I just appreciate it so much. You have no idea how thankful I am. And I'm amazed. I'm absolutely amazed by the number of people that have subscribed. It's just stunning to me. But anyway, we're going to watch something called Fly by Hopsin. No idea what this is. And I get my earphones turned on. And we'll start it. Oh.
And that's why companies are thriving. It's a very important factor, especially in this day and age with the market being so saturated.
Okay.
And that's my presentation on marketing. Thank you.
Directed by Hopsin, whoever that is.
Our next presenter will be Mr. Hopsin. Marcus Hopsin, the podium is yours.
I was taught that education is the only way to make it. Then how'd I get so much money inside my savings? My teachers never saw the heights that I was fucking aiming. Did the man who invented college go to college? Okay then. Am I the only one that noticed humans on the same shit? Y'all thoughts are selling on the same ship. And if that's the case, then that's the reason that you ain't shit. Let me enlighten you, my niggas, just let your brain drift. First of all, the best type of...
Okay. First of all, I have to tell you that the use of that word really is, for me personally, is off-putting. I don't understand why it's used so much. And I come from a generation where that was a bad word, and it was used in an evil way. I'll never forget one time when I was coming back from downtown Dallas. I don't remember what I was doing. Maybe I was on jury duty and I got let go. But anyway, I was on the DART train, which is the public transport. And I was headed back home, and there was an elderly black gentleman sitting in front of me, about 2 rows in front of me. I could tell he was elderly because he had gray hair. And we stopped at a stop partway out of town and picked up 3 young black men, teenagers, I guess. And from the moment they walked on the train, they were just yapping, constant yapping. And every other word was that word. And it just... I couldn't help but think that that old man who was sitting in front of me had to be cringing hearing that word used so much, because when he was that age, it was used to insult him and to make him try to make him feel small. And so I know it's part of culture, and I know that it gets used constantly. I mean, I've seen Dave Chappelle and all that stuff, but I just don't like it. I really don't like it, and I don't like it when people use it, and I don't really care to listen to this stuff. So between that and the cussing, the constant cussing, it's really hard for me to be interested in this kind of stuff. But because it was requested,
Marketing is marketing that doesn't feel like marketing. It makes the people feel like they're a part of it. And when it's done right, corporations think it's marvelous. They feed us these ideas and then we place them in our hearts to sit. It's why players are good at getting chicks. It's why Nike is good at selling kicks. It's why Disney is loved by all the kids. Why McDonald's owners is super rich. We too blinded to ever see them pitch. See, when this happens, we take our health, wealth, lives and just hand them off, thinking that we did this from organic thoughts. I know you seen parents trick kids with candy toys and Santa Claus. The same method is used to trap adults, but instead of candy, it's with money, religion, drugs, and alcohol. Mention that shit and this go arouse us all. I done seen niggas get into fights over cigarettes like a pack of dogs. They get you hooked and then they laugh at y'all.
Well, I can't argue with this message. You know, I've always chuckle when I hear people say things like they're just ads. They don't really have any influence on people. Well, you know, if you think about it, if you just use your brain for just a minute, why would a corporation spend millions of dollars on advertising if it wasn't effective? And the people that do advertising in this country, they've been practicing this for a while now, and they've really mastered the art of getting to your emotional heart and getting you motivated to do the things they want you to do. And it's not just products, it's ideas too. That's the reason we're in the mess we're in now, is because people far too often are swayed by advertising, political, product, you name it, sports, whatever it is. And he's making a really good point. I really have to agree with him. Yeah, I really hate to break it to you, but your life's being played with. Yes, it's true. It is so true.
I hate to break it to you, but your life's being played with. You have not witnessed the world cause you're stuck in the matrix. Everything we have been taught was all a lie. Open your eyes, open your mind, and fly.
Man, can't you see we're robots who know not what we do when we got no shot in the real world until we climb out of this ice cold box? Your whole life has been part of a whole plot to keep you at the bottom while they on top. Stay quiet, then they won't stop. They always trying to show us what we don't got. They do it to all of us till we finally break and go cop a gold watch, knowing we need the cash for rent. My ass is sick just thinking about how rich and powerful all these bastards get. They package ideas like it's oxygen. They make us feel like if we ain't got it, we fucked and we cannot fit in. This fucking system is not your friend. And understand they controlling your thoughts cause they got a lot to win. Niggas get turned away when I mention this. Ignorance is bliss, but I don't give a fuck. I don't censor shit. The matrix is real when you done entered it. It's way too intricate for you to ever realize that you fucking simpleton.
I really hate to break it to you, but your life's being played with. You have not witnessed the world cause you're stuck in the matrix. Everything we have been taught was all a lie. Open your eyes, open your mind, and fly.
Yeah, fuck Hollywood, fuck all these reality shows, making us feel lame unless we blowing stacks on new clothes, making us feel like we ain't cool unless we have a few hoes, making us feel like we ugly unless we have a new nose. I see naturally beautiful women get Botox, fake tits, fake lips, they so brainwashed and it doesn't make sense. Focus on your life and the path you pursuing, cause y'all too busy worried about what Kim Kardashian's doing. Check it, most of the shit that you sheep are watching on television is fake as fuck and it's not real. I rebel against it, it's the devil's business, they just reel y'all in. If they say it, we do it, yo, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. The system created the stereotype for the black image. That's why my people are scared to be different. Why don't you get it? I'm done practicing these ridiculous rituals. It's time I become a real individual and just do me.
I really hate to
Well, it's definitely truth. I can't argue with a thing he said.
break it to you, but your life's being played with. You have not witnessed the world cause you're stuck in the matrix. Everything we have been taught was all a lie. Open your eyes, open your mind, and fly.
Well, that's an interesting one. I guess this must be what they call hip hop. It's a combination of singing and rap. I guess that's what all of this stuff is, really. I'm just learning about all this, so you have to bear with me. You youngsters can educate me. But the message that he's conveying is it's true. It's true. In our modern world, we've just allowed others to make decisions for us, basically. The only way I know out of the trap is God. You might know some other way, but that's your life, not mine. But yeah, very, very true. Everything he said. I mean, the general gist of it, I don't mean to say that every single thing he said was perfectly accurate. I wouldn't say that. But the general gist of what he's saying is stop being led by others and make your own way in life and make your own path, and stop listening to all the miserable comforters, as Job called them, who want to convince you to stay down with them. Interesting song. I never heard of this guy. I don't know who he is, but that's certainly an interesting song. Thank you for asking me to listen to it. I'll put the link in the description, as I always do. And for you, all of you, my viewers, I pray that you will live abundant lives, that you'll be healthy, that you'll live a long life, and that God will keep you safe from harm. And I pray He'll do the same for every person that you love. And I also pray that you will be anxious for nothing, but in all things, through prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, you'll make your requests known to God. And the peace that passes all understanding will keep your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. This is the Vietnam Era Vet, out.